Miserable,
upset,
upset,
going,
crying.
yeah. I've seen it all. I've seen brides crying. I've seen, grooms tuned out. And that's the last thing I want to see, my bridegroom tuned out of their own wedding. Hey everyone, so we're back for episode 2 of the Marvelous Moments podcast. I don't know if you saw episode 1, but episode 1 was all about our origin story. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to put a link in the description for you so you can go check it out. But we're all here for episode 2, and episode 2 is all about you, our ideal client. So Cynthia, tell us a little bit more about our ideal client. Where should they, or tell us about the process of where the ideal client should come in.
I believe the ideal client will come to us the day of their proposal, not the day of, but to plan their proposal. So because I'm a coordinator, I can help to make sure that the proposal flows and that also you as photo and video team knows where to stand, how to get the best shots for that day. And that just helps us also to build rapport with the couple. If we get to be there for that moment, then we also get to be there for the engagement session, leading all the way down to the wedding day. So for me, the ideal client would start with us on their proposal and then keep us also as their wedding day photographer, videographer, and coordinator. We have packages for that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there because as a photographer, I get hired for multiple events throughout the process of whenever the couple, books. So I've been at the engagement, the wedding, but never been at the proposal. I've been at the proposal, but didn't get hired for the wedding.
Right.
As I think a lot of clients like to price shop. And what I'm trying to just say to the client right now is that I want to be there all the way through for the story. So like what she's saying with the proposal, she can plan the proposal, but I'll capture the moment. We can make this a cinematic storyline. You guys pick the music. We'll go ahead and flow it. And that way we can then go into your wedding day moments and talk about your engagement sessions and stuff like that. But ideally, we would start with the proposal, and then I would like to move into talking about your engagement session.
An engagement session is really good because all the photos that we take at an engagement can be used on multiple different ways. One great thing that I've seen couples do is use it as a save the date. They can also use it for their invitations. They can use it for their reception to post photos, and they can also use it on their social media to make announcements. You run our social media team. You kind of do our content creation as well. That's kind of something that you got into to help us flow and grow our business. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you do for our content creation?
Yeah, not only am I the lead photographer for Marvelous Captures and videographer, but I've also specialized in content creation. So when I'm at a wedding, I like to bring other professionals with me so I can solely be your content creator. Because what I've noticed is that if a client can't afford a videographer, they'll go ahead and hire just a single content creator. And I'm saying, no, let's not shortchange your wedding like that. I want to make your wedding magical. So I'll be your content creator, but I'll make sure the videographers there will, on my team, Marvelous Captures, will be there to make sure to get all the other shots too. But we'll have those creative looks for your TikTok, your Instagram that can go viral. That will, you can share right away for those, those teaser clips and stuff like that. With the content creation, I like to use it as my way to kind of hype up your wedding, use that to get your audience, your guests excited from what just happened a weekend ago. And so that way they're seeing it the next Monday and they're like, whoa, how are you guys posting this fast? So that's my goal as your content creator with Captured with Vishan.
I like to break it down like this for couples. Your wedding day is not just a one-day event. It's an entire season, and it starts all the way from proposal all the way to the wedding. We've seen it all in the 5 years that we've been doing this. I mean, we've seen brides the morning of crying, parents unhappy, guests confused about what's going on. So when you book our team, what ends up happening is I work with the bride and the groom. I sit to work out the details and the kinks of what they want for their day. We make a plan, we make a schedule. And even if that schedule goes off the day of, I'm there to correct any mistakes. And I cue you in so that you make sure you get all the photos and video needed to create that full picture story so we don't miss anything.
And that's what I definitely notice is the missing factor when I go to weddings without a wedding planner or / coordinator, because without that element, it's hectic. There's so many emotions riding. People are stressed out. It's getting it gets to the point where it gets overwhelming as even your photographer and videographer, because my job is to make you look good, make you look comfortable on camera. And I can't do that if everybody's,
Miserable,
upset, going,
crying.
ah, I've seen it all. I've seen brides crying. I've seen, grooms tuned out. And that's the last thing I want to see, my bridegroom tuned out of their own wedding.
Overall, that's why we started this business. We started this business to make sure that we can serve and have our bride and groom and everyone have a beautiful experience at the end of the day. You save all these years to have this moment, and then when it's ruined, you never get that moment back again.
And just to recap about episode 1, that's where we started. Our wedding was the catalyst to this. And we just it's not about money to us, to be honest. We just need to pay our employees and pay our workers. But we want to make your wedding magical. We want you to truly be feeling like, my wedding was a great time. I had a great time because Cynthia and Vishan also looked out for us.
Yeah, a win for you is a win for us. Here at Marvelous Moments, that's our goal. So again, I'm Cynthia, your wedding coordinator, and he's Vishan.
I'm your lead photographer and videographer with Marvelous Captures, but also your favorite content creator at Capture with Vishan. So this was episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3. If you like everything that you're seeing here at the Marvelous Moments podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe. But we love you all. See you soon.